What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, crypto universe. Today is Friday, June 7th. Now, in today's video, we have to talk about 5 Rune tokens that, to me, seem undervalued. Now, some of these tokens I'm just sharing with you as a personal opinion. These are not financial advice, tips, or any way tricks to get you to buy these tokens. In fact, I don't even have exposure to any of these Rune tokens. But I just want to share this with you because all of you have heavily requested what is the most undervalued Rune token out there. You've seen what we did with Dog when we bought it when it was at a 200 million market cap. Now it's close to as high as 820 or even as high as 940. It was close to $1 billion. So what's next in line? Well, I'm going to share with you personally my 5 Rune tokens that I'm having on my radar, and so that you can have it on your radar in case you want to have some exposure. Because nonetheless, we are seeing a ton of liquidity flow into the Rune ecosystem. So with that said, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and please be careful with any of these scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, girls, let's get right into it. So first off, I just want to talk about the total market cap in the entire Rune ecosystem. Right now, around $2 billion. Why is this important? Not too long ago, roughly a month ago, this was underneath $1 billion, roughly $900 million. So this is crazy. We've earned more than $1 billion within this ecosystem. And it's mainly because this is built on a layer 2 on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. And because of that, you can only buy, sell, and swap with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is a $1.4 trillion market cap. So you're going to see a bigger market cap with the Rune's ecosystem pretty soon once there's full adoption, once there are more centralized exchange listings, kind of integrating the Rune's ecosystem into their platforms. So let's go ahead and talk about the 5 different tokens that should be on your radar. Now, the very first token that we're going to talk about is Pups. Now, the reason I like Pups a lot, even though it has a really high market cap at around $219 million, it's because it's related to a Bitcoin Ordinals project called the Bitcoin Puppets. Now, Bitcoin Puppet holders were airdropped Pup tokens. Now, all these tokens haven't been completely airdropped yet. I think there's roughly around 100 million, maybe even less, that need to be claimed. But nonetheless, this token is one of those meme coins within the Rune ecosystem that could do really well. I expect that this market cap could reach around 500 million, maybe even possibly in the near future, hopefully, 800 million. That's just my prediction. It's not actual analytics. I just think that right now this is the one very few tokens out there that has the promise of getting up there because of the narrative. It's one of the strongest, more established projects on the Ordinals, and soon it's going to happen for Runes. And it's Rune number 13 it's been etched. So I just want to share this with you. Let's move on to the next one. And that's called Decentralized. Now, Decentralized came from an Ethereum project, believe it or not. So an Ethereum project called Cyberkongs came out with their own token within the Runes ecosystem called Decentralized. And believe it or not, they were able to get etched Rune number 2. So Dog Go to the Moon is number 3, believe it or not. So they were lucky enough to get number 2. Now the market cap's actually quite low, $61 million. Now, can this do better in the future? Well, I definitely think $61 million is very low. I think personally this could reach around 200 million, even 500 million in the bull market. And that's just me. That's just my own opinion. You know, I definitely think that you can have a little bit of exposure in this just to see and reap the rewards. And I think that this could possibly be listed on centralized exchanges along with Pups in terms of tier 1 platforms such as KuCoin, Kraken, Bybit, so forth, so on. So there's Decentralized. Do your own research before investing. Now, next up, we're going to talk about more riskier tokens. These are tokens that really, I don't know their team. I don't know where they came from. They just happen to be on everyone's radar. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto, Rune number 6, is at 60 million market cap. You notice that the market caps are getting lower. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto, I think, could do really well. Even though it's at 60 million, because of the ticker symbol, Satoshi, and the Rune etch number 6, I definitely think this could reach $500 million or more. It's just a matter of time. Imagine if this Rune token ends up going into a bull market. It kind of honors Satoshi himself, who created Bitcoin. So this is the narrative that I'm only seeing right now. And it's just really early. Not many people are buying this token supply. It's at 21 million. That is the same token supply circulation that happens with Bitcoin. So it's in a way, honoring Satoshi. There have been 410 trades over the past 24 hours. Next up I want to talk about is the Donald Trump. This has a $12 million market cap. Why am I talking about this specific Rune token? Well, we do know that this token took a slight dip after Donald Trump was convicted of his crimes. But guess what? Hear me out. If Donald Trump ends up winning the election this year, I think that this token price for Donald Trump on the Rune ecosystem is going to skyrocket. And this also goes for any other meme coin with Donald Trump on Solana or Ethereum. If it's MAGA, if it's Donald, whatever it may be, those tokens are going to end up pumping. But the reason I mentioned Donald Trump is because this one has exposure to Bitcoin's liquidity pool of $1.4 trillion. So there's more money to be had here, in my opinion. And last but not least, I want to talk about pizza delivery, Rune number 15. Now this is related to Pizza Ninjas, which is a Bitcoin ordinal collection and also related to Ninja Alerts. Now this is an amazing project that I think everybody should pay attention to. These are builders that are completely around. They are available on Twitter Spaces, but they came out with their own token. Now this is a very low market cap at around $4.4 million. This is super low. The upside of this is very big. I love their ticker symbol, which is pizza. And we do know around back in the day, there was 10,000 Bitcoin that was sold for 2 big orders of pizza. So this kind of honors that in some certain way. And I love this community. I love the token itself. I definitely think if there's any token I'm going to get exposure into, it's definitely going to be pizza delivery because it's so affordable. So as a conclusion and statement, these are my 5 Rune tokens I want on your radar. Again, I have not bought into these tokens. These are not financial advice, tips, or tricks to get you to buy the tokens. It's up for you to decide because on this channel, I'm only here to educate and inform you of what's going on in the Rune ecosystem. But I want to hear your thoughts down below, which Rune tokens I should cover on this channel, and maybe I'll cover it in the next video. So as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all our alpha calls and trades regarding all the Rune tokens. Until then, see you guys girls next time.